Welcome everybody. Welcome to Practice Makes Decent, episode 6. Gonna give a couple of people a moment to get in. Welcome. Check, check. 1, 2, yes. Welcome everybody. Just get locked in with you as well. Big up Exit. Can see you're in here quick. Lonely Saturday night for Exit, so he's here for singles night straight away. And that's what today's about. Today is Practice Makes Decent. If you've been here before, you know exactly what we do here. We just practice our songs, that's it. And tonight is a big night for me because it's singles night, which means I'm going to be playing all of my singles. And I'm not going to go into like the collab singles that I've done or music videos. This is songs that I've released as a single that has a B-side. So if you know my catalogue, you might know what might be coming up, but there's some of these songs I haven't done for ages, some of these songs I've never done before, and tell me how it sounds when we're out there, when you hear it. If you can hear it back, tell me how it sounds. I've got a lot to get through tonight, so I'm just going to go straight into it. It's going to be track after track, and I've got a big announcement at the end of this, so tune in. I've got some news about new music and you might get an exclusive as well, so stick around, it'll be worth it. Let's go straight into it. Tell me how it sounds out there. This one's called Time, first single I ever released. Every single sundown, when everybody feels so run down, I'm up and out and about to make my noun so profound. Music is my love now, back out on the rebound. I've changed my ways, I'm perfecting my game in an attempt to display this new sound. I want to turn this art into more than you get in stores and provide something uplifting, but I know the choice is yours. And I'm struggling to think, every second the clock ticks, and I'm fighting that hourglass like a double click. I've got to find a way to get away from this everyday pain. This life I'm living is worth a lot more than I'm getting paid, and there's not enough days in a year or years in my life to gather all my thoughts and spit them on this mic. So I stay true to myself with every verse that I recite, cause I wouldn't expect to get respect if I didn't respect what I write. Even though an intricate verse with riddles and words, better than water just quenching your thirst. If you prefer, I'll spit all the words and give a little bit of a verse. It's time. They're stopping me from doing these things. It's time. They're stopping me from pursuing my dreams. It's time. They're stopping me from reaching my goals. It's time. They're stopping me from showing you my soul. It's time. They're stopping me from doing these things. It's time. They're stopping me from pursuing my dreams. It's time. They're stopping me from reaching my goals. It's time. They're stopping me from showing you my soul. It's time. Time is just a place where my daydreams lie, and I'm patiently waiting for me to arrive. So I'll do whatever's most respected in the quest to get respect, and try my best with every minute of breath that I've been blessed with. I have the time to make it, but don't have the time to present it. I'll still be making music whether or not this is what's destined. I don't need those sweet temptations, cause I know these rhyme sensations make the placement worth the payment, even though there's no vacation. I can deliver these prolific and gifted lyrics. This was persistent, this could be the sickest in the district. Listen to the way that I spit this and the way the flow is twisted. Show you that the tongue is twisted by the way I hit these scriptures. No one will ever really follow the plot. They'd rather just hear me roll to the top. No matter what happens, the world will still burn. Thinking I'm living in a world that hurts. Words I merge into first to get rid of my nerves and get all I deserve. So I'll get what I'm worth, it's what I deserve. The words are preserved, the nerves are preserved the time. Stopping me from doing these things. It's time. They're stopping me from pursuing my dreams. It's time. They're stopping me from reaching my goals. It's time. They're stopping me from showing you my soul. It's time. They're stopping me from doing these things. It's time. They're stopping me from pursuing my dreams. It's time. They're stopping me from reaching my goals. It's time. They're stopping me from showing you my soul. It's time. Whew. I don't know when the last time I did that was. Let's get on to something new, or newer at least. This is called Made Of. This is for all the dreams I've lost and all the things that I've forgot. The one too many shots that make my brain cells start to rot. This for all the dreams I've lost and all the things that I've forgot. One too many times I repeat rhymes from getting writer's block. Revive the drums and movies, survive the bumps and bruises. You don't need dumb excuses, calm and loose will be a nuisance. This genre fusion is proven to lead to one conclusion. Some delight in such confusion. We got a conscious human running around provoking thoughts. How in the hell did he get here? There are no more open doors. We don't promote those sorts of joking talks. We don't solve these scores. Wrote the scores on ocean pause. So how did he get on these walls? Down the drink to get you around and hear the words that I'm pronouncing. Sound the scripts, a syllable clowning. Round hips with silicone mounted. Red hips, the girls are pouting. Neg hit, crowds are shouting. Next hit, the scouts are shouting. Won't be something that profounding. Let's show them what we're made of. Let's show them what we're made of. Ridiculous rhymes with rickety flows, simplest times with little provoked. Industry minds we cover the smoke, rivers of slime and pictures of ghosts. Visit shrines but don't give up hope. I never did try, religious reproach. Never replied, but never replied. Rhythm tries for different strokes. I got the lyrical flow. Wordplay like when hip hop began. Iconic, white and waving like the Michelin Man. You got snake eyes and you don't understand. I came to bring the pain. It's all method, man. The nest and best of fans. Yes, the weapons wreck your flanks. I've let it set the stand. Don't cut your hands or drink your cans. In the house of the rising sun, we've gone too far to go undone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds dancing and she's crying times. She's lost her mind again, couldn't find her finest friends. Puking up from getting drunk, she doesn't need to be writing. This beat has got me dieting, not so all of the sides of things. No matter what happens tonight, we do the right thing. Let's show them what we're made of. Let's show them what we're made of. Make some noise if you can hear it. So what's your judgment ruling? Is it a track that's stomach wounding? You want to play that, your button tuning? Is it a fact that London's booming? Hit a petition, 100 shooting, currently losing from substituting. Drunk and puking, drug consuming, come on booing, what you doing? Repeat this memory, in therapy is a memory. I can care about the discrepancies in my legacy. I don't know what you see, the scene is bursting at the seams. So many thirsty MCs believe they're heartless in their dreams. The future's bright, but the past is dishonest. In the air tonight, we can't last if we follow it like Herbie Hancock. We've got to rock it, not a profit making profit, just a profit full of logic. Prepare for takeoff, the pilot's getting paid off. Drinking shots and chasers lost, knows the route but got his lost. Skipping work with a fake cough, save Ferris for days off. All this work is paid off, this is what we're made of. Shout out to everybody tuning in today. If you're liking it so far, stick around. That was called Made Of. It was from Groundhog Day, which is the release with the most singles as well. So if you like Groundhog Day, you might like today's session, you know? Yes, yes, make some noise for everybody in the stream. This one's called Sleep Paralysis. Another one from Groundhog Day. Another vivid daydream where I could get to sleep, awakened in a nightmare. Will I get to rest in peace? Hallucinations from paralysis preventing me. My heart's almost exploding as I attempt to breathe. Maybe God's preparing me for my death. Or is it a sign that I'm stuck and should believe in my own strength? Did you mean to never breathe when perceiving a threat? I think I'm needing some help, I can't speak it direct. Is it commonplace? Yeah, it happens all the time. I hope I don't see demons killing me for my crimes. I flick on my lids, dark shadows with a moment of light. Just when I think I approach my demise, I open my eyes. Chest thumping, heart pumping, yeah, I'm sweating bullets. Vessel numbing, senses flooding, why am I stressed for nothing? I think I need to sleep, I don't know if I'm awake. Don't even know what's real, and I don't know what's fake. Sleep paralysis, why am I having this? Somebody get a doctor, man, I think I needed an analysis. Scared of sleep and deprivation seems a catalyst. Do you suffer from sleep paralysis? Sleep paralysis, why am I having this? Somebody get a doctor, man, I think I needed an analysis. Scared of sleep and deprivation seems to be the catalyst. Do you suffer from sleep paralysis? I made my bed from all the sleepless night. A real rest is a bigger dream than global equal rights. As I wake from this coma, it's not even light. I creep at night, read or write, but I need to get some sleeping time. My only peace of mind, I sleep when I'm dead. Dark circles, deeper lines than the 16s in my head. Why with all of these problems inclined, I keep them suppressed. I think I'm doing more damage by not getting them off my chest. Bipolar sleeping pattern, increase the panic. Breathing rapid, grinding teeth are jagged. Feeling stranded, I can't hack it. Distracted and impacted by this acid, I've had it. It's with me for life, I'm chatting. A ragged addict just rapping. I tried to count forever but the numbers weren't designed. It's obvious but obnoxious what I'm prescribed. No sleep at night but it's all just a surprise. See the very vision when I get them by my eyes. Sleep paralysis, why am I having this? Somebody get a doctor, man, I think I needed an analysis. Scared of sleep but deprivation seems a catalyst. Do you suffer from sleep paralysis? Sleep paralysis, or am I having this? Somebody get the doctor, man, I think I needed an analysis. Scared of sleep and deprivation seems to be the catalyst. Do you suffer from sleep paralysis? Sleep Paralysis, this was the first single off of Groundhog Day, so if you like it, check it out on YouTube or stream it wherever you do. Another sleepless night from the winter season, constantly reaching for a life with a bigger meaning. I'm paying liquor dealers for giving me liver lesion, but it's the only way I find all my inner demons. I'm happy with the coping mechanisms that I use. I'm still scribing all my thoughts even if I'm not getting views. I went from avoiding all my natural born instincts to more weight in my lines than a Colombian kingpin. Music drew us closer, the pencils a wounded shoulder, never lose composure. I'll hold you on these super shoulders, no fight left, but I'm still pushing till it's over. October's looming closer, the eyes have still had no closure. No matter what now, yeah, I'm stuck in the same place, like I'm on a treadmill, running the same pace. Groundhog Day, but without the alarm. Wait, I got you, babe, one day the sleep will be great. That was Sleep Paralysis. This next one is called Just Another. I don't have Heights with me, so I'm just going to do my verse, but shout out to Heights, he's out there somewhere. And shout out to everybody who came to the Bullingdon and saw us do this live the other day. I'm just another guy in a new city, just another minute in a normal day. Worked my whole life, I've just been busy. Just another moment I let slip away. I'm just another guy in a new city, just another minute in a normal day. Worked my whole life, I've just been busy. Just another. I got 10 toes in the zoo of the galaxy. When hell froze over, it ruined all my morality. Picked myself for another side of planety. Built myself, but lose on the sanity. Climbing up the ladder rungs, never biting tongues. Rabbit runs to the blackened suns as I'm sat in sun, scatting swans out, sat all sat done. Quickly come with it done, quickly done, worry none. Battery babbling, battery badgery from Botley to Battersea. Badly be between me, battling on balconies. Actually with accuracy, I'm an agony, Anthony. Anasty and anarchy, if fantasy and alchemy. Cause that's what this is, that's just what this is. That's just what this is. I've overdone it and flummoxed, I'm rummaging for something different, but there's nothing good enough to get me from stuttering. I'm on the edge and close to tumbling with all the music mutterings, all my music mutterings, I know it's over. How can I protect my art? I told ya, no light is meant for dark. It's hard to hear with people when you don't live life, especially when those demons keep you up at night. I'm looking at my generation voluntarily decrease, pill culture forming ulcers in the belly of the beast. Had attention that every tension ended in peace, and then I gave you this piece. I'm just another guy in a new city, just another minute in a normal day. Worked my whole life, I've just been busy. I'm just another moment that you step away. I'm just another guy in a new city, just another minute in a normal day. Worked my whole life, I've just been busy. Just another. Tell me what it's sounding like out there. Tell me if you're liking it. Shout out to everybody who's in. Make some noise for yourselves. I'm gonna get some water, quick break. Now, like I said, today is singles only night, or singles night. It's not single only night, but it's singles night. And this next one I've never performed live before, so I used to know, let's see how it goes. My way around. Now I'm a stranger in my own hometown. I look at the phone, it never rings. Trying to find a reason. Yeah. I used to feel like Jake Blues coming out of Joliet. Get the band back together, play some gigs and earn respect. Tried to come correct, but man, I was a nervous wreck. Forget the world ahead, I used to think the stage was set, but now I feel like Elwood Blues coming out of Joliet. Nothing but a suit and shoes and haven't seen my brother yet. Walking around the city where I know that my blood is kept. Eating rice and chicken, what a way to spend my last few pence. It was 30 years in the same place. Shoes worn out, but somehow they still stay laced. Some movies worn out, and sometimes they say, hey, seems that they know the name, but don't recognise my age face. You see, I leave my playmates to get a wage chase. I used to make shapes in a rave and a bass face, but now we chat on WhatsApp, and we ain't even the same mates. I'll never forget the city where I made my TDK tapes. Oxford City man, born and raised, where they used to pour that whiskey but no walk of shame. All these students seem bored and glazed, but they want a degree so they can be Forbes appraised. Okay, I don't know where it went wrong, I just can't fix it. Just an Oxford kid with a flow I'm trying to live with. Big smoke in my lungs so the blue bloods are critics. Every time I come back I don't know if I still miss this. Bad thing the moment sounds that go through your mind. All the sad memories, they shock through your spine. You remember all your family, the ones you left behind, and think about where they are now and hope they're fine. My presence is meaningless without my expression. Every sentence is a lesson with my life, no question. Every word is a written and I'm always in my threatened. An acceptance of this life and I know its imperfections. Always here for confessions and where to start. Show my own essence, expose my true heart. Bring out all my pressure in an abundance on my past. And I eat with a smile on my face, I don't starve. My competition now isn't local MCs. It's Stormzy, Wiley, JME, Jay-Z and Master P. I want something to leave behind and put it all a part of me. Sitting here agnostic, trying to be a masterpiece. Not just a 16 but spring cleans with rich jeans. Since mid-teens it's slipstream to be nobody free. Everybody here with a quick flow to live free. With a quick flow and streams of material like Springsteen. Until then it seems it's all a pristine. And trying where the proofs and unknowing what we deem. Cause home is where the heart is, travel is for the artist. Home is where you harvest and bring back what you harness. Talk under those arches and make your mark, kid. And don't know what you left to be the best in the start this. We reflect what we reflect with a mental threat when friends were guests. With dread and sweat and you protecting all the dead and what you possess. Looking at my mobile, wishing it to sell the text. Another call from the locals that haven't really left. But now it's quiet at night, the city starts to speak to me. Inspiration's free, and I know it still believes in me. If we reflect and count our actions easily, we can drown in the tide of this deep blue sea. It's the times where I've always remembered and been forgot. And the brain in my know, and it's all one spot. We can go through life, and in just a tight knot. I'm not gonna lose myself in just one shot. I've made the most in the time, in the place I was wanted. Onward, not squandered, and onward, I'm Oxford. Not bad for a first time doing it, I guess. It's getting hot in here as well. This one's called Hometown. This is only available on YouTube. So it's only available on YouTube, but it is a single. And if you like it enough, if you actually like this performance of it, maybe I'll do it live one day. But if you like this performance of it and you say you liked it, maybe I'll put it on Spotify as well. So tell me what you think. Yeah. Alright. This one's called Still Getting Mine. After all the baby painting kicks, my mother birthed this kid October the 27th on Monday in 86. Baby born with blue eyes, who would've knew that he could rhyme? Spitting his lyrics with twisted rhymes and even double time. A life riddled with plot twists and a music fix. Memory passed, but you know that they still exist. Went from building bricks and magic tricks to late night shifts. Personality changed, but you know he's still Chris. Used to get in fights for rights, now he fights for right. Never sleeping at night to recite what's in city sights. Sleeping under city lights after shifty city nights. Seeing city lights after all of city nights. Now it's the 21st since my birth. What do I deserve? Fail at everything. I've got a twisted learning curve. Used to settle nerves. Now I sat back and just observe. Energy preserved so that one day I'll fulfill my worth. No matter what they say. Another year, another day. Somehow, some way I'm still getting mine. No matter what the time. No matter the day, another time. Lifted back a broken spine. I'm still getting mine. No matter what they say. Another year, another day. Somehow, some way I'm still getting mine. No matter what the time, another day, another life. Twisted back or broken spine, still getting mine. No longer is this your dream kid, you're 25 and killing it. First release successful, local scene are feeling it. Second followed quickly, the D&B was an instant hit. Live show enhanced experiences and audience get their fix. Triple time is a regular thing, but that's just what the medicine gives. My skeleton sings, no pulling on strings, it's all a natural relevant thing. Now I place my pin on the errors within and I know my minds but sing. No, it's an effort to shift, but I just think that's how the pendulum swings. One on one in row, gotta do it out alone. Avoid the sticks and bricks thrown. Spit the lyrics off the dome. Feel the heart inside my home. No to live without in row. Spit the tongue and spit the flow and know it when performing flows. Made an office to decline the offers of moving to office. Stay in beauty. No no improving in a looting pocket. But now I know there's new deposits and a looting profit. I think my life is important, but why would I stop it? No matter what they say, another year, another day. Somehow, some way, I'm still hitting mine. No matter what the time, another day, another life. Twisted back or broken spine, still hitting mine. No matter what they say, another year, another day. Somehow, some way, I'm still hitting mine. No matter what the time, another day, another life. Twisted back or broken spine, still hitting mine. 21, 25, 30. 21, 25, 30. 21, 25, 30. 21, 25, 30. Yeah, they say that life begins at 30 and I truly hope so. The last 9 years went by quickly and my fan base seems to grow slow. Genres don't exist to me, so I literally get missed though. Originality is extinct in this city, I know I won't grow. Moved away from the family house with passion about, a passion with frown. I carry around the chattering mouths who are asking about how decent now. Capital bound and travel around, the passengers found, I'm having my doubts. Police around, examine around, the passions round, the casual sound. Music can detest the time, or will we neglect the rhyme? Still feel the blessings by my heart when I beat at night. Best of time is that I'm best arrived by the 9 to 5. Freedom fuels time and don't know on the second time. Will I defy my best of time and feel my desperate pride? Or specify my tempting prize, it's just a life of crime. I'll always try, but the text I strive to heal my second pride. Cause no matter what, now I know I'm still getting mine. No matter what they say, another year, another day. Somehow, some way, I'm still getting mine. No matter what the time, another day, another life. Twisted back or broken spine, still getting mine. No matter what they say, another year, another day. Somehow, some way, I'm still getting mine. No matter what the time, another day, another life. Twisted back or broken spine, still getting mine. 21, 25, 30. Say it out there. 21, 25, 30. Yes, yes. Whew. I haven't played that song live in such a long time, but it really is one of my favourites to play. It's got a boom bap vibe to it. And for those that don't know, I used to make a song on my birthday every single year. And that's where that comes from, the 21, 25, 30. I actually started the song on my 21st birthday. I did the beat and the hook and the first verse, and then on my 25th birthday I finished the second verse. So essentially it took me 10 years to finish this song. Well, let's just throw that out there. But that happens sometimes. And then the next, when I was working on something for the Fearless, or before then actually, I was 30 and I decided to finish the song off, and that's what gave it that vibe of 21, 25, 30. So each verse in that song was written at a different time in my life. You can tell it in the flow, you can tell it in the lyrics, you can tell it in everything really. So go check that one out. That one's out on all streaming services right now. Has been for a while. And I want to say shout out to everybody who's joined us. Shout out to H to the Piz Age, shout out to Exit. We've got a few people in at the moment. Like, make some noise if you want to shout out. I might try and read everyone's stuff later as well. So I've got some news and I want to share it with you. So yeah, stick around. But today is singles night, so we're going to go on to the next one. Alarm clock, wake up, can't stop, lay up. Gotta find a way to make this mundane day stop. Fed up of this cold morning and bus stops. The long queues, thick fumes and those fake head nods. Gotta find a new hustle, new flex, new stretch and improve my muscles. At home I cause trouble cause my flow's bare knuckle. Not afraid of work, I just loathe the struggle. Sleepwalking through life, supervise all you guys. Know to the future times and days, saying overrise. Overdose on overdraft, only hope is overcast. Say the same tomorrow, so no, don't last. Best boyfriend, that's what my mug says. But it's all about expression and what my love says. Look at what I've got, I could have become much less. I guess I really shouldn't stress. I want a new day, a fresh start. I'm in a Murray, but it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. I lived in the past and tomorrow is a worry, cause it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Everybody shout it out in the chat. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Don't be shy people, yeah. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Alarm clock, wait, yeah. Stressed inside this cold bed. Think about the day ahead before I get blessed. I used to be forgetful, sweating life stressful. Problems I had several, took all on instrumentals. Thoughts I would wrestle as I hold on to my simple. Tries to try another level, it's just another level. Try showing potential, remain calm and revel. Riding down the hill with no feet on the pedals. It's not a death wish, you don't know my credentials. My own flow special, cause my flow never settles. Unique with each day, nothing else will change. Unless I wanna learn more, be better with my ways. I grew up on Blue Peter and bleak tests. This paper mache, we rest, keep me running deep breath. I wanna rest just to get back to my my best. But I'm back here tomorrow, the alarm's already set. I want a fresh start, a new day, I'm in a hurry, cause it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. I lived in the past and tomorrow is a worry, but it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Say it in the chat. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Yeah, it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Alarm clock, wait, get all the routine. Last night's decision scene, already clean. I know the whole town, it feels like a dream. I see the same day, that gives me reasons to scream. I've remained the same since childhood, but now no one else could change, but I could. Make my life good, stop waiting for advice. Put down the Morgan Spice, coconuts and roll the dice. Alarm, wait, something feels different. I feel the fresh air, something quite significant. New day outside, new day in my lifeline. February 3rd, damn, I waited a lifetime. All this fresh help after all of the self-help. Change the narrative, I didn't settle for the cards dealt. From this moment on, no day will be neglected. I guess it's all I'm needed, it's fresh perspective. I want a new start, a new day, I'm in a hurry. But it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. I lived in the past and tomorrow is a worry, cause it's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Make some noise, February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. Show some love. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. It's February 2nd and I'm Bill Murray. This song is from Groundhog Day, probably my most successful single so far. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you to everybody that's been in the chat there saying that it's February 2nd and you're Bill Murray. Thank you for joining me today. Like I said, it's singles night. There's a reason for that. I've got some big news and I'm going to give you a little exclusive as well. My next single is going to be out on April the 29th. Now, if you're a fan of my music and you've already heard Palm Springs, this single is not on Palm Springs. This is a brand new single and it's not been heard yet. You're going to hear it in a minute. I'm going to perform it for the first time ever in singles night. But April 29th, that's a Friday. I'm pretty sure it's a Friday. Friday, April 29th. And the song is all about my love for hip hop and how I represent a form of hip hop that no longer exists anymore. So if you hold on for a little bit, I'm going to play that in just 1 second. You're going to get the first ever exclusive listen and first ever live performance. The single is called Represent. So remember that, Represent, that's what the song's called, and it's out April 29th. You're going to be able to get it on all streaming services, all kind of whatever bootleg websites you use as well. I'm sure it'll be on there, and it'll also be out on halfdecentmusic.com. So remember to represent the artist by checking it out on a streaming platform on my website. So yeah, you're going to get a first exclusive listen right now. This is my new single. It's out April 29th. It's called Represent. I want to say thank you for everybody who's been here. This has been a longer Practice Makes Decent. I don't usually make them this long. So hopefully sticking around to get this example of my first time performing Represent. You know, you might like it. Tell me what you think. And yeah, hopefully you love it. And if you tell me what you think about this one, I'll stick around and read your notes. Big up Heights. He's just came in for the new single announcement, April 29th. This is the first play of it. Yeah. Yep. I'm here to give props, a head nod with flavour. This is not soft, it's hip hop, no chaser. Tilt your head back and then take it straight. It's as sharp as NWA in '88. Sway along to a B.I.G. melody, that Wu-Tang Killer beat, EPMD remedy. This stands for something, Chuck D was the best to come. KRS, knowledge reigns supreme over everyone. I'm talking lyricists who stayed and remain. I'm talking Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane to the game. I don't care about mumble rap amateurs, I'm talking Big L and Cool G rap caliber. Been an outcast since Miss Jackson was a little kid. Memorised the words to everything Dre ever did. And in the UK I didn't know what we could give. Then it found out about Citizen Smith, yeah. We're walking over the footprints of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. I'm walking over the footprints of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. I'm walking over the footprints of legends, cause you know that we gotta represent them. I'm walking over the footprints of legends. Represent, represent. I was raised on MCs that only drop gems. Tech 9, Eminem, Redman and Rakim. I'm disgusted by the state that hip-hop is in, and these so-called fans have inside their top 10. Who are you to say whose style is the greatest when you don't have to back or crooked eye in your playlist? Biased fans in denial have been testing patience, and it's just outrageous. I'm the truth to a rap nemesis. Do the math effortless, inspect the deck and called you rap specialist. Big pun penmanship with cannabis is infamous. Self-gas listeners with Illmatic's genesis. In other words, I'm the product of the history, only here to body it. Spitters inconsistently, Vinny Paz and apathy, flames that they spew, terminology and slang, that's just naming a few. We're going over the hip-hop of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. Walking over the footprints of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. I'm walking over the hip-hop of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. We're walking over the footprints of legends. Represent, represent. A wise man knows how to measure his worth. I'm an MC but understand that I'm a fan first. Off the top of the head just like dandruff. Syllable rhymes one of a kind, so stand up. I gotta get rich or die trying mentality. Ludicrous with a mouth, lifetime's guarantee. Spitting all the time through the portals, getting diabolical with the technique of immortals. I know by the way I flow that it's part of something. I'm growing into a poet and now a product of it. Every rhyme that I mention is my life and perception, and my mind is a weapon intertwined with perfection. Combined in the legends, into the hip-hop represented. Revive and continue on the vibe as they left it. Rhymes are created in the kind of crime is sacred, so I represent the greatest. We're walking over the footprints of legends, and I know that we gotta represent them. We're walking over the footprints of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. Walking over the footprints of legends, cause I know that we gotta represent them. Walking over the footprints of legends. Represent, represent. That's the new single, Represent. It's out April 29th. Tell me what you're thinking about. Tell me if you like it. Represent, represent. Let's see what we got. Let me see if I can read some of these comments. Yes, Exit. I've got a show on that day as well. Represent. Yes, yes. Let's go through some of these comments. Thank you for everybody. Make a round of applause to yourself right quickly there. Just a little round of applause. I'm not going to stay around for too long, but I don't always get a chance to read these comments, so let's see what everyone's up to. Exit, you're right. We've got a show on April 29th as well. Maybe I will perform that. Let's see. Shout out to H to the Piz Age. Can't wait to hear the new single. You've just heard it. Exit was excited for it. Then we got Man Like Heights just joining in to go, love it. He's on a bike at the gym. That's getting it in. Represent that workout. Slick Rick is the ruler. Absolutely. Could not agree more. Thank you very much. That Outcast line took me quite a while to write, so I'm glad you like it. I think it's sick. Head bopping like crazy. Smashed it. So good. Love the big legend energy. Bars, bars, bars. Live shows need this tune, it's a vibe. Thank you everybody who's been tuning in. Thank you H to the Biz Age for joining me on Singles Night. Thank you for Grant, or Heights shall I say. He's on his Grant account so I call him Heights, but he's at the gym and he's still tuning in to Practice Makes Decent whilst he's working out and getting those reps in. Whilst I'm getting my reps in, he's getting his reps in. It's good to see. I'm going to leave you on that note though, so this is still going to be uploaded to YouTube, so if you want to hear the song before anybody else again, I guess you could go back and listen to the live performance on YouTube, but it is out on April 29th, and another little exclusive, I mention a load of hip-hop legends in that whole song, as you just mentioned there, right? So, the B-side for this, if you know me, you know that my B-sides are always as good as they can be. The B-side features a legend that I mention in this song, okay? So next week or the week after, maybe I'll do a B-side special of Practice Makes Decent. But that's another little thing for everybody who stuck around and watched this whole video. The B-side of this song features a legend that I mention in this song. So Try and guess it, try and figure it out. Maybe I'll give away some prizes or a special practice makes decent performance for you guys, I don't know. But thank you for joining me. Get back to your workouts, get back to whatever you're doing, get back to your head bopping. I'll see you next week.